Yeah, I don't really consider myself a YouTuber. I find the very word distasteful, but that's not the point here. I don't imagine this will lead to much, and to be honest, I don't give a shit. I'm just pissed. I've been basically pacing for the better part of, I don't know, half an hour, 30 minutes, whatever. I figured, you know what, might as well do something constructive with that anger, get something out of it. I have been pissed with Avengers for a very long goddamn time. And I've gone through a lot, you know. I've been unhappy with it since the day they announced that Miss Marvel was the lead character and they were going to force me to use her for damn near 90% of the game, which I didn't want to use that lame tokenized little bitch. But, yeah, lo and behold, use her for almost the entire game, don't main the character you actually want to use. Yeah, that was a brilliant fucking strategy. How does $63 million net loss, how's that hitting you, stupid? Anyway, moving on, because I'm just pissed, and this is rant mode time, I guess. There was I've been up and down with this. I've managed to find at least a little bit of enjoyment in it. I love the gameplay. I love being Iron Man. You know, Marvel will never give me a real Iron Man game, so this is kind of it for now. They gave me a piece of crap, stupid freaking VR game that I wanted nothing to do with. That's not what I wanted. Nobody wants it. We're going to play $290, I don't know, whatever, for a freaking game that's a glorified freaking tech show. Like a test game. This isn't a real game at all. VR games aren't real games, okay? They're just tech demos in disguise. Anyway, so I managed to get my builds really good. And the meta was kind of like, once you stack these things, you know, the comics, they would give you these little buffs to like armor or whatever. Most of the buffs are shit, not worth talking about. But the armor ones are pretty good. Like, you get into tier 2, you get like, 11 or so armor. Bang, bang, boom. Eventually you get enough of them, and you wouldn't need resilience, which made me really enjoy, my builds. They were coming out a lot better. I didn't have that noose around my neck that was freaking resilience. I was able to finally feel like I was getting somewhere. I didn't have to deal with the sheer stupidity of the annoying RNG drop system of this stupid game, and the fact that you can't do anything to modify gear in any shape or goddamn form, which is a stupid system. I couldn't even properly farm these comic books for the most part. And it's stupid. So, okay, so I have some decent amount of defense. They add the Spider-Man stuff. And stupidly, in this sheer form of idiocy, they stacked what didn't need to be stacked. And the current amount of combos that got to tier 2, these aren't even maxed out yet. I had 40-something plus armor naturally with the champion point. So I didn't even need, I had more than what I need. I was good with like 30 or 29 or something. I was beating OLTs with that shit long ass time ago when I had way less stats. So I didn't even need the extra amount. But I was fine. I was happy to have it. Okay, fine. Okay, so then a bunch of YouTube douchebags, because, I don't really have much living respect for fucking Marvel Avengers YouTubers. I can't stand most of them. Their stupid build videos, fucking trying to break this, break that. Whatever, you want to break the game, fine, whatever. It's not fucking versus. I don't care. It's not like freaking Future Evolution where you can screw me and I get less rewards because you broke something somehow, which is fine. It was not fine. So it was like, we're not dealing with that here. But anyway, so all right, well, I wasn't doing that. So I wound up with like, I spent some time in Spidey's training, got it to like 50 something, whatever, done. I felt done with my builds. All the grinding, all the stupid bullshit, all the losing of costumes, all the terrible fucking updates that broke everything, to break everything again, the constant fucking freezing and OLTs when I'm trying to finish this shit, having to do it again, the shitty fucking player base of randos that don't know a goddamn thing and are constantly the most useless fucking players in the world that I had to carry, and these stats came really helpful when I had to carry a whole goddamn team, which I've done multiple times. Now, some of this isn't their fault because the game, and all its sheer stupidity, didn't really communicate how useful these comics were. Most players don't even know this shit exists, so they have no fucking clue how terrible this next patch is. So here's the next part of the goddamn story. So the freaking patch, right? Okay, so what do they do to fix this problem? All right, well, let's take a sledgehammer to it and basically not consider what we're doing and how we've just royally butt-fucked anyone who made builds for over a year taking into account that we didn't need resilience anymore. So what they did, okay, so the values were like, okay, 11, 12, blah, 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 blah. They turned it into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it, the most basic fucking math on the planet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like an idiot who basically fucking has a briefcase. Oh, what's your passcode for your briefcase? I don't know, I couldn't think of anything, so I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? Like, there's a million things you could have done to alleviate the 100% problem. Million things. I can think of several. I'm going to give you several, because if I'm going to be pissed, I'm going to give you a solution. I'm not just going to fucking cry about it. Here it is. Here's solution number 1. Simple as all hell. You should have did this since day 1. The stat should have had a preset cap limit. It should never have been allowed to go past a certain number. I'll do you one even better. Every character should have had a different stat limit on things like armor and such. Kate Bishop shouldn't be as tanky as the goddamn Hulk. None of this, we would have never have had any problems, nothing. Everything would have been fine. This never would have been a goddamn issue. Never would have been a freaking issue. Everything would have been great, right as rain, wonderful. No cap limit solution. Okay, I'll give you solution number 2. You could have, I don't know, changed what that Spider-Man freaking thing did. You could have literally changed it. You just have it not boost armor anymore. Have it boost life or something. Anything. I don't care. Not what you did. It's just ridiculous. Now I get it. The meta is like, okay, maybe 24 or something is good enough for armor, but I don't even have that now. I have like 16, 15, whatever. But what makes this worse? Well, you can't really grind this shit effectively. Did they make any adjustments to make it easier to grind and stack the current builds? Because if you're gonna make the values freaking crap, at least you should make them easier to stack. So maybe I could get it to 24 or something, or 23, and I can live with that just fine. No, you basically didn't fix anything. You don't even, like Hawkeye's comics, right? So if I go to Hawkeye's training, I can actually kind of farm his comic for his armor. I can sort of farm it because it only drops like his set, and eventually the one I'm looking for will eventually grace my presence after like 45 fucking minutes of effort. But at least I can attack it somehow. Black Panther's, Spider-Man's training, don't do any of that. You have a high chance of maybe dropping those comics, but you're going to be getting all these other comics under the sun, and an hour's going to go by, and you're going to get nothing done anyway. Complete total waste of goddamn time. This is tolerable when I only have to get it to tier 2. This is not tolerable when I have to get the goddamn thing to tier 5. There's no system in the game that allows me to freaking target, buy outright, or with in-game resources to get the comic I want to reduce this pain. Nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. They didn't add anything. They nuked everyone's builds from orbit just to be sure. This isn't fucking aliens, bro. What the hell is wrong with you? Why couldn't you put any time in considering the fact that you literally are anally screwing everyone's freaking builds? You don't even know the meta for your own damn game. And you basically rendered all the time, all the effort, all the years and years of patience of putting up with all your nonsense, you rendered it all pointless. You rendered every dollar and every cent of every minute of time I wasted on you, you basically made it just not worth it. I'm not gonna go through this ridiculous hassle to go headlong into an RNG system that you created that is poorly implemented and doesn't work. To go right back to that to fix what you broke previously. You broke it 2 times over. You came into my goddamn house when I asked you to fix my damn sink. You took a sledgehammer. Okay, guess what? What's the problem? Well, my sink, the water's not coming out of my sink or whatever. I can't get it to run. Can you fix it for me? Oh yeah, sure, Chief, I got you. Takes out a goddamn sledgehammer, breaks my damn sink, and now the water's coming out fine. It's spewing all over the damn place. It's like, what the hell did you do? You didn't need to take a sledgehammer and break my goddamn sink. That's not fixing it at all. Oh, but the water's running. It's totally fine. It's never going to stop, you idiots. The hell is wrong with you? And then the thing that drives me kind of nuts is that, okay, well, you know, like a poor marksman, half the community just keeps missing the target. They don't think this is a big deal. Even these stupid fucking, you know, Avengers YouTubers like Slight Stardust or whatever the hell his stupid name is. Although I'm not surprised, his builds are hot garbage, but at least he sort of implied the fact that what I said before, if you're gonna do this, then make them easier to grind for. Well, at least he said that, so I can't be too mad at him. But freaking nothing. They keep thinking, oh, well, you know, 100% armor, that should never happen. Yeah, great, fine, I agree with you. But the problem is not that they nerfed it. The problem is that they didn't do anything, they didn't nerf it properly. They didn't do a good job. Simple solutions they completely glossed over and couldn't be bothered to put the time and effort to get it right. Because God forbid they break everyone's freaking builds and ruin my time. So you know what? I'm done with this piece of shit game. I'm finally done with it. You know, I've had the misfortune of trying another Marvel game, Marvel's Future Illusion. Don't even get me started how much of a trash fire that is. This shit, I'm finally done. There has to be a line somewhere. There has to be a line somewhere. I can't keep doing this shit. I can't keep doing it. This is literally the second time I had that feeling like I need to delete this shit. When I was stuck in a freaking room in OLT with nowhere to go and no way to freaking reload, with all like 35 minutes of fucking time and effort gone in the goddamn shitter because of some random glitch because you can't fix the crossplay problems, you can't fix the multiplayer problems that's been plaguing this goddamn game since day one when you even had more dev team members than you do now. And your excuse is you have a skeleton crew? Well, whose fault is that? When are you going to take responsibility for your own screw-ups? Whose fault is that? You couldn't get this shit right when you had 5 dev teams. You can't get it right when you have 1. You have a skeleton crew now, so this is not going to get fixed. If you walk it back and fix it, maybe I'll play it again, maybe I won't, I don't know. But all I know is this damn thing is deleted. I don't feel like playing it anymore. I'm tired of getting freaking screwed. I'm tired of this bullshit. I can't believe it. Like, you literally took everything I did and you threw it in the damn toilet. And you couldn't be bothered to give me something to at least soften the blow. I mean, there has to be a line somewhere. How many more stabs does Julius Caesar need to take before he realizes he's betrayed and is now dead? I don't care what happens next with this game. I don't give a flying fuck. I don't give a shit. And I swear to God, I just like, maybe I should have realized this sooner. Maybe life would have been easier if I just would have just freaking never bought the thing. The second I heard Miss Marvel was the fucking lead character, I should have known, well, this isn't going to go anywhere great. You've already made a stupid asinine request, and I don't know how many goddamn times Marvel tells me, oh, she's popular. No, 9 canceled comic book runs and sales to stores and not people does not equal popular. So you're already lying to my face. And I mean, and I stood around for the XP thing. The basically fact that, oh, we're not going to sell you XP boosters and blah, 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 blah. Here come the XP boosters. The funny thing is they already started doing it with the bundles, and everybody just realized it too late when they freaking started selling it outright by itself. I was like, where were you assholes a week ago? Anyway. So yeah, this game's not making a comeback, and at this point, I don't think it deserves it. It doesn't deserve to make a comeback. It deserves to fail now, and I can't stop feeling that way. Because games as a service is garbage. This half-assed way of doing things is garbage. This should have been a simple co-op game with none of this fucking Destiny crap. Screw Destiny, screw anybody who likes that. Destiny is garbage. It's a shit system. It's baby's first MMO, but nowhere near as good. With nowhere of any of the features that made those things good. I can't believe I'd say this, but freaking Star Trek Online is a better game than this piece of shit. At least it never went and nuked all my fucking effort and just ruined everything I did and rendered all my time wasted on it. It made it irrelevant. At least I can still turn on that game and be as strong as I was since the day I left it. It's just I can't believe this. I just can't do it. I can't do it no damn more. And I know nobody cares. It's not gonna matter. Nobody's gonna watch this shit. This isn't for you. This is for me. I need a vent. It's therapeutic. I don't give a damn. So I guess I'll just end it there. This shit sucks. They basically don't know how to balance it. They don't know what they're doing. It's when you think someone can screw up You just underestimate how terrible they are at things. I have clearly underestimated how incompetent they are. Here's a message to any fucking company, to any fucking place that has this thought process of maybe I should take this single player dev team and force them to make a multiplayer fiasco, and not only a multiplayer fiasco, but an incredibly ridiculously ambitious AAA high graphics MMO wannabe bullshit, and think that they're gonna know what they're doing enough to even understand or grasp the basic mechanics of a game like this. They don't get it. They're never gonna understand it. They can hire whoever the hell they want, but in the end of the day, the only thing anybody cares about in this game is your worthless engagement. Play it when we say so. Buy it when we say so. Don't fucking get too strong, because you might have a sense of completion and accomplishment. No, we don't want that. We want you to stay stuck in our game for the rest of your damn life and never feel like you're progressing. Because if you ain't playing, you ain't paying. So on that note, goodbye, Avengers. Thank you. Fuck you. Burn in hell. Enough is enough. You're gonna have to walk this shit back in 1.5 miles, my friend, if you think I'm gonna waste any more time with your ass. Bye-bye.